God bless you. Thank you for being here for this special service today for Mrs. Beth Vandergrift. One of the loves of her life was singing. We're going to begin our celebration service today with some singing from one of her favorite groups and many of her friends. Nancy, sweetie, come and lead our group in a few songs. You ready? Go. Let me get out of here. All right, there you go.
I direct this wonderful group, and we are called the Sound of Sunshine. And Beth was a dear member of this chorus, and I'm going to tell you all about her involvement in the chorus right after this. Jingle, 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 dashing through the snow, and one more open sleigh. While we sang Jingle Bells. Kind of an odd song to sing, but the power of persuasion by your dear mayor, Scott, wanted us to do that because it's one of Beth's favorite songs. And I think she liked it most because the bass had that solo in it, you know, and Beth was the bass in this chorus. And she's been a member of Sweet Lines for a very, very long time. She started up in New Jersey, and then when she moved to Florida, she got involved with the Sound of Sunshine. And in our hour of need, she stepped up to become our team leader, or president. And she was president for a couple of years, and she was instrumental of keeping us on a positive road, having fun, lots of laughter. And our goal at that time, we had to go to Houston, Texas, to compete in an international competition called the Harmony Classic. And there are a lot of work to do to get us there. She got involved. She did all the travel arrangements and housing arrangements, and she helped write the script, because you all know she was a writer, and design costumes and put it all together. I'm not sure we could have gotten there without her. And because of that, we came home with medals. And we were delighted with that. So we're wearing our medals today in honor of Beth. She was a dear, wonderful, wonderful person, always had a smile on her face, and we loved her so much, and we will miss her so much. And we saw her suffer, and we just know that she's in a better place right now. And we would like to sing a song that we sang in that competition and dedicate it to her and dedicate it to Scott. We want to thank you, Scott, for inviting us to be part of this service. It's a real honor and privilege to be here for you, and of course for Beth and all of your Ocoee friends. So, have I forgotten anything? No? Okay. This song was part of the script. It does have a wonderful message, and the song is called From the First Hello to the Last Goodbye.
Our song was
Elizabeth Beth Vandergrift. Beth Vandergrift passed away on January 10th, 2013 at her home in Ocoee, Florida. She was born in New Brunswick, New Jersey on February 20th, 1943. Formerly of Edison and Bound Brook, New Jersey, Beth graduated from St. Peter's High School in New Brunswick in 1961. She entered the Convent of the Sisters of Charity of Convent Station, New Jersey, where she received an undergraduate degree in biology. She received her Master's of Science degree from Rutgers University. Beth taught at Paramus Catholic Girls High School in Paramus, New Jersey, and Hillsborough High School in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Beth began her employment in the private sector at Silver Bordet Publishing Company in Morristown, New Jersey. She then joined the publishing company of Harcourt, Brace, and Jovanovich in Orlando, Florida, holding the position of senior science editor and manager of the science department before retiring in 2008. An avid lover of music, Beth was a longtime member of the Sweet Adelines Women's Choral Group, both in New Jersey and Orlando, and was a current member and president of the Sound of Sunshine chapter in Orlando. Beth loved the garden. One of her lifelong goals was to become a master gardener. She recently achieved this goal through courses at the local college in Orlando. Beth was predeceased by her parents, Louise and Vincent Heater of Freehold, New Jersey. She is survived by her husband, Scott, and her sister, Mary Lou Crowell of Surf City, New Jersey, many nieces and nephews, grandnieces and nephews, 3 stepchildren, and 2 step-grandchildren. Beth was a lifetime partner in spirit to Mayor Scott for more than 30 years as his friend, anchor, advisor, wife-in-law to Marlene, mother to his children, and former wife. She was affectionately known to her stepchildren as Grandbeth for all the love and care she exhibited to her inherited family, overlooking all the warts that came along with us. Her stepchildren, Donna and Greg Dietrich, Brent, Marcia, Chelsea, Lee, and Tim, and many others I hauled home from the community, were grateful she entered their lives with her love, giving, and caring. She was active in the community as the finished writer and editor of the book, The History of Ocoee, along with Nancy McGuire, singing and entertaining with SOS. As a Master Gardener graduate of the University of Florida, she relished the volunteer time in association with the other Master Gardeners. She had a keen sense of humor and was quoted in the Orlando Sentinel in a piece as saying she married Scott for his sense of humor and has regretted it ever since. Scott wrote this, okay? They had a mixed marriage. She was a Democrat, Scott a Republican. She was a Catholic, Scott was a Southern Baptist. We made it work out of love for each other. We allowed each other to grow with support from one another. She encouraged and supported Scott as mayor in his many meetings and trials and tribulations. Many trials and tribulations that caused her to be involved in the community. Scott will miss her presence beside him, but we will be together in spirit forever. He even wrote on here, I miss her editing this event. Beth Vandergrift's first meeting with her future husband wasn't exactly poetic. How many of you remember your first meeting with Mayor Scott? Raise your hand. I do mine. When you meet him, it kind of sticks. She was moving into a condo in Rosemont and couldn't get the phone to work. So the telephone company dispatched a technician to fix the problem. He checked the line, then plugged a test phone into the wall jack. I said, it doesn't work, said Scott Vandergrift, who later became Ocoee's mayor. And she looked at me and said, how many years of college did you need to figure that one out? Beth Vandergrift, a retired textbook editor, accomplished singer, and closest advisor to one of Central Florida's most colorful local officials, passed away from complications of cancer. She was known in Ocoee for her love of music, her knowledge of local history, and her sly sense of humor. The latter served her well during her almost 30-year relationship with her husband, an Ocoee fixture known for cheesy ties and political dust-ups. I'm not sure what a political dust-up is. The couple wed in 1990 in a backyard gazebo Scott Vandergrift built for his fiancée. She would tell people she was waiting for Mr. Right to come along to get married, Scott said, but he didn't, so she married him instead.